this is Heather from Strings and Threads. Welcome and thank you so much for being here. I've been calling Wednesdays Wearable Wednesday because throughout the week I've been working on a wearable, and then I show my progress on Wednesday. There's no deadline or time to get it done. I've just been working on what I can, and then I show you the progress. If anybody wants to make anything with me, they're perfectly welcome to. I just heard about another group that's doing something called Tanks and the letter N Tees. It's a hashtag Tanks and Tees 2023. And I'll list the hashtag as well as the people who created that. So I think I'm going to incorporate that into my Wearable Wednesdays, but I'm going to finish what I'm doing now. And they had some suggestions. I think you can make any kind of summery type of top. But they did suggest a pattern, and I'm going to list the Cactus and Lace, I believe was the name of the person who made the pattern. It's a free pattern. I'm going to list it in my description below because I'm going to work on that next. But I do want to finish the one that I started. So I started this because I've never felt really comfortable making wearables. So about the beginning of the year, it was kind of like a New Year's resolution. I don't really do those, but it kind of felt like something like that because around the new year, I said, okay, I need to get over this hurdle. I need to work on wearables and start getting better at those because it would be so fun to make stuff that I want to wear. So this week's pattern, well, what's not this week's, but my most current pattern, the first project I did after New Year, I didn't like. And then I did a sweater, a cardigan sweater that I did like, and I actually wore it to school today because it was pretty darn chilly today. And currently I'm working on something called Poncho-Style Summer Crochet Top. It's a free pattern. I'll list that down below along with everything else. Kind of looks like there's a glare here, but it's not from me. This is just how the picture is. But I thought it was a nice lacy like top that you could wear in the summer, or if it ends up feeling warmer than what I think it is, you know, I can wear it with a long sleeve shirt underneath, something to that effect. But it's basically two square panels, and you have one over each shoulder, and then you sew the seams together, and then you sew up the side for the arms. So this is the progress that I've made. Oops, I don't want to undo it. That I've made this week. I was able to get to the second section where you do like a more lacy type of stitch. It's still not big enough yet, this first panel, and I still need to do a second panel for it, but basically like this would go over my shoulder, and then I would sew up for the arm here, and then the second panel would go over this shoulder, and then they would sew together here. So let me see if I can bring it down a little bit to show you. It's actually pretty close, I think, now. I don't want it to turn out long sleeve. So that's how this is going, and so far I like it. I don't have it put together to see what it looks like, you know, when it's put together, but from what I can gather so far, it looks nice. I was surprised it took a fairly small hook. I was expecting a bigger hook, but it said to take a G hook. And this hook was my Grammy's that when she passed on, I inherited. And it was interesting. It says that this, I don't know if you could see it on there, but it says this hook is 14 karat gold. And I mean, I guess it is. I never went and got it tested for the gold content, but I thought, well, that's pretty special if it really is. The company is Oxmoor House. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that. I don't know if you can see it. It's hard to tell what is showing up and not. Oxmoor House. So that's the hook that goes with that. So if anybody wants to follow along, or if anybody wants to join in on Tanks and Tees 2023, they haven't put a ton of information out on that yet, just that you're making a shirt and then you're supposed to send them a picture, and then I think there might be prizes. So I'm just gonna incorporate that into my Wearable Wednesday. and I guess I'll send them a picture when I'm done with it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.